Good morning and welcome to Sunday Square Off. I'm Bram Resnick. On today's show, a debate with the three candidates in the 6th Congressional District's Democratic primary. It is the most competitive Democratic primary in years in the Republican-leaning suburban Phoenix district. Here's a profile of the 6th. In 2016, President Donald Trump won the district by 10 points over Hillary Clinton. He won Arizona overall by just 3.5 points. Republican Congressman David Schweikert of Fountain Hills has represented the district for 3 terms. The 6th covers the northeastern Phoenix suburbs, including Scottsdale, Paradise Valley, Cave Creek, Carefree, and Fountain Hills. The district is well off and well educated. It has the highest percentage of college graduates of any Arizona district. 3 political newcomers are vying to take on David Schweikert. Anita Malik is a former digital marketing executive, IT professional, founder of an Asian American lifestyle magazine, and a former journalist. Her family moved from Missouri to Arizona when she was 7. Malik and her husband live in Scottsdale with their 2 boys and 2 dogs. Garrick McFadden is an attorney with expertise in business taxation. His parents were the first college graduates in their families, with degrees from Arizona State University. He is married with 1 daughter. And Heather Ross is a nurse practitioner, a professor and research scientist at ASU. She's also been a volunteer leader of healthcare organizations. Ross grew up in Scottsdale. She's married with 3 daughters. And now let's welcome the candidates, Anita Malik, Garrick McFadden, and Heather Ross. Welcome to Square Off.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Before we get going, here are the ground rules. I will have questions. You may question each other. I do not time the answers. I just ask that each candidate be respectful of each other's time. My job, is to ensure you all get equal time with this one warning. Please, no filibusters. Okay? 'Cause I will cut you off. Let's start with this. Draw the sharpest contrast you can between you and your 2 opponents. What is the big difference? Anita Malik.
You know, I don't have single subject experience in my career. As you heard about my bio, I come from the tech industry, and with that tech knowledge and journalism, I've worked across industries. I've worked in medical, I've worked at government agencies here in Arizona, and I will not, for that reason, be a single subject legislator.
All right. Garrick McFadden.
It's my strategy, my message of that we need to reach every single voter in our district, that we have to give a reason for people to vote. So we've knocked on over 18,000 doors in our district, and we believe that if we reach Democrats with a message that resonates them and gets them motivated to vote, that we can turn out in the polls.
Heather Ross.
I'm the only candidate in this election season in this district who has expertise in the issues that are most concerning to people in our district. Healthcare, education. You heard, I'm a nurse. I'm a teacher. I bring that expertise and experience, and what I hear every day from people is that they want Congress to do the work, put their head down and solve the problems. I mean, I have a PhD in solving complex problems, and I'm the only one in this entire election for this district who has the expertise to do it.
All right, let's go to immigration, hot issue right now. Democrats in the House have introduced a bill that would abolish ICE and provide recommendations to overhaul immigration enforcement. Garrett McFadden, would you vote yes or no on a bill to abolish ICE, and why?
I vote yes to abolish ICE. And there's 2 parts of ICE. The part that is actually performing well is the Homeland Security Investigation part, HSI. But what we have a problem with is the part that removes families, right? We can still have, we don't have open borders like David Schweikert and the Republicans are saying that Democrats want to have open borders. Customs and Border Protection will still be enforced. This is just about giving due process. Once ICE was separated from the DOJ and put into Department of Homeland Security, it eliminated and took away due process, and that's what we need.
Heather Ross.
You know, let's be clear. The work that ICE has been doing with Border Patrol, separating families at the border, this is a humanitarian disaster, and I'm so proud that my professional organizations in medicine and nursing have been really upfront and saying this is tantamount to child abuse. This is not the America we know. But that's just one function of ICE, and the reality is that we have to enforce our immigration and our customs laws in the United States. There's a big problem with the leadership of ICE, starting with President Trump and Attorney General Sessions. And we have to address these huge problems in leadership. But you know, I come from my nursing background. I say if we've got an infection in a toe, you're not going to cut off the leg.
So is that a yes or a no?
We need to fix what's going on in ICE, but abolishing ICE is not the answer.
Anita Malik, yes or no?
Definitely a yes for me. You know, we need to gut the system. I agree with Heather. You don't go off and cut the toe, as she says. In the tech world, you don't erase the code. But you do get to a point in every business, if we're going to use these parallels and these analogies, you do get to a point in business where sometimes you just have to shut the doors. And that's what's happened here. They have accumulated too much power. The deportation division is the division that is causing this problem currently. That division needs to be looked at, and if you look at the numbers of between the Obama administration and the Trump administration of the deportations and the way they are treated, it used to be serious criminals. That was the focus. Trump has made this anybody can be attacked by ICE and sent away, and that is not okay.
All right, I'm going to stop it there because I want to get to health care in our next segment. When we come back, more of our debate with the candidates. How should Democrats deal with President Trump's Supreme Court nominee, Brett Kavanaugh? And health care, should it be free for all? Stay with us.